How does enfilade relate to fortifications? Have you ever wondered how military strategies shaped the design of fortifications during the American Civil War? One key concept is enfilade, which refers to firing along the length of an enemy formation. This tactic allowed attackers to hit multiple targets with one line of fire, making it a powerful strategy in battle. Understanding how enfilade relates to fortifications reveals a lot about the challenges faced by both attackers and defenders. Fortifications are structures built to protect against enemy attacks. During the Civil War, these often included earthworks, trenches, and artillery placements. The main goal was to shield soldiers from enemy fire while providing a strong position to return fire. However, these linear defenses had a weakness. If an enemy could position their guns or troops to fire along the length of the defensive line, they could cause significant damage and disrupt the entire position. To counter this threat, military engineers designed fortifications with features to limit the effects of enfilade fire. One common solution was the use of traverses. These are short walls built perpendicular to the main defensive line. They break up the line of fire, preventing an enemy from enfilading the entire trench or parapet with a single shot. This design forces attackers to engage smaller sections at a time, which helps to protect the defenders. On the offensive side, both Union and Confederate forces aimed to exploit enfilade opportunities. Artillery was particularly effective for this purpose. By positioning cannons at an angle to the enemy's line, gunners could fire down its length, hitting many soldiers with each round. Infantry could also use enfilade by attacking from the side, catching defenders in a crossfire. This tactic was especially effective against troops arranged in traditional linear formations. As the war progressed, field fortifications became more complex. Both sides built elaborate systems of trenches, redans, and interconnected forts. These were often placed to ensure their fields of fire overlapped. This overlap allowed defenders to enfilade any attackers approaching the main line. For example, at Camp Nelson, specific forts and batteries were strategically positioned to enfilade roads and other approaches, ensuring that any force moving against the fortification would come under fire from multiple angles. Despite the defensive measures taken, enfilade remained a constant threat. Commanders had to continually adjust their tactics and fortification designs to mitigate its effects. The need to protect against enfilade influenced not only the layout of individual positions, but also the overall strategy of siege operations. The careful placement of artillery and infantry could determine the outcome of prolonged engagements. In practical terms, the relationship between enfilade and fortifications during the American Civil War was one of ongoing adaptation. Attackers sought to exploit the linear nature of defenses, while defenders modified their works to limit this vulnerability. This dynamic shaped the design of field fortifications and the conduct of sieges throughout the conflict, demonstrating the direct impact of tactical concepts on the physical aspects of warfare.